Good morning, good morning. Welcome to the Breakfast Club. We're having a little fun here on our new year. Kathy, Al, Pam, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, everyone. And we're just moving along here. We're about 1 minute into the call, and but anyway, we're all getting registered for the Collingswood reunion. And if you haven't registered yet, talk to Joe Norman. He knows all about it. Joe, I'm going to go over to you.
Oh, great. Well, I don't know about that, but one thing I do know about, and that's this KB opportunity is just absolutely rocket red hot. We've seen the last 2 days record sales. I know there's some new members on the line with us now that have actually engaged, and right from day one, I know of 5 personally that they do a monthly purchase plan, but they paid off their entire 100 grams in their very first
Conference
hours.
muted.
So they were able to do that, and I know a lot of people aren't in a cash position to do that, but these particular individuals were, and when people do that, it releases the entire cab bonus. So that is very, very exciting to see that happen, and Joe, I'm not really sure what you want to cover today, so I'll throw it back to you and follow your prompt.
All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to open up the call again. I muted the call, but let's open it up, and let's. It is the new year, so Happy New Year, everyone. Give Dr. Denis the opportunity if he wants to say anything or have any questions, but I'm going to unmute the entire call. Please be respectful and either hit 4 star on your end if you're not going to say anything. So if you have a question, you can raise your hand at 5 star. That'll raise your hand. But let's see what direction, Joe, maybe some people want to go in today. Hopefully that will fit into what we want to do. Why don't we talk about what the people want to talk about today? So let's make it available. So I'm going to unmute the call. But please, again, 4
Line unmuted.
4 star will remute your line. If you really don't have anything to say, then you won't have to worry about background noise. So some people are already doing that. I can see that. There we go. And thank you. So let's talk about what you want to talk about today. We have exciting stuff going on, and we've been through a number of things. Do you want to know how to talk? Okay, I don't know what that is, but those lines again. 4 star will mute your line. 5 star will raise your hand. So if you have any questions or want to talk about a certain issue, raise your hand or jump in here and say, this is so-and-so, let's talk. And I know there has to be some direction people want to go in. So I'm watching the board. Come on, there you go. Thanks. We will unmute your line, Ewad. There you go. You're all set. Morning.
Yeah, good morning, Joe.
Morning, Ewad. How are you?
I'm blessed and favored. Happy Thursday for everybody. Thank you.
Yeah, happy Thursday.
Just to get an update from you, what's happened yesterday to the woman's call? I wasn't able to get to that.
Apparently, they were canceling that call. I don't know. I didn't get a notice till later. We went on the call, and it wasn't there. So mostly everybody hung up, and I don't know what happened. Still don't know.
Okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. You are welcome. And I'll lower your hand there. Any
Hand raised.
Here, what direction you want to go in? You want to... Okay.
This is Denis. What I'd like from Joe Norman, if he could, is just we're kind of breathlessly moving toward the 15th. I just want to know, still on schedule, where are we? Any little insights into what's going on with all the things coming on the 15th?
As far as I know there was one person in the office today, and I'm talking with him right now, and he's leaving in 5 minutes. They evidently have an extended holiday season through the first entire week of January is the way they roll over there. So I have not heard anything other than positive remarks on hitting those targets. I know the KB Success University is right on track. So with that being said, we're going to see a new website for you're going to see kb-vision.com slowly transition to carrotbars.com. They're going to leave both links live, but you're going to see a new website and a new look. Number 2, you're going to see World Orem come on board. You're going to also see KB Success University, which will contain all the training portals, all the different classes that you can take, and those classes range from, learning how to present one-on-one to learning how to present this opportunity to a small business as an alternative to their private retirement plan. You'll also have courses on how to present this to a nonprofit organization. You'll have several other majors, of what they're calling it at the university, that you can take and specifically focus on. And just like when you go to a college or university, you can major in more than one major by taking one or more or all of the classes and becoming well-rounded and well-versed in every area. And, of course, we have KBTV, a streaming online television network that will also be available at that time. So,
Joe, let me make a quick announcement. Please hit 4-star on your telephone keypad. The whole lines are open. If you dialed in and didn't hear that, everyone can hear background noise. So I don't have to mute the call, which I guess I could do. In fact, I will do.
Line muted.
That takes care of that. Terry and someone else, I don't know who this is, we'll have some questions. Joe, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I needed to do that. Just getting noise.
No problem. Well, the last thing I wanted to mention was the KBTV streaming online television network that will also launch at that time, too. So that's where we are, Joe.
Joe, what do you expect from that TV? Do you have any insight on what's going to go on the TV?
Oh, absolutely. It'll have channels, just like the one you have at home. And if you want to, watch a specific channel, it'll have specific information.
Line unmuted.
And that could be, one channel will be vocabulary, one will be comp plan, one will be how to present this, one will be how to present that. And
cool.
And then you'll also have the streaming online television network will be the platform that we're going to do all of our events. I don't know if you're going to want to continue the Breakfast Club on this platform, but if you do, that's up to you. But I'm moving the Monday call, we're moving all the webinars, everything to the television network.
Oh, yeah, I think it's a great idea.
All people have to do is just go on TV, and there it is.
Yeah. Cool. Terry Whitener, your line is unmuted. You have a question or comment? Good morning, Terry.
Good morning. Just wanted to comment on the women's call. I had a message from Cindy because I was unable to record last night, and I was asking her to make sure and record it. She canceled it because they're waiting to move it to the new Carrot Bars TV show. And she's also going to India in February and didn't know exactly when the next show might be. So they're waiting for the new program to open up, and then they'll start back again.
Gotcha. There you go. Thank you very much. Okay, we also have Terry, I'll leave your line open. I'm just
hand lowered.
And so your line is open if you want to, just stay here with us and participate. That's great. Also, area code 917 ending in 27. I'm not sure actually whether I did not put this in here, so I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. Would you help me out? It's 917 area code ending in 27. Good morning. I will unmute the line. There we go.
Good morning. Good morning. Thank you. This is Swafia Armistead from New York City.
Okay, Swafia. I thought that's what it said. I wasn't sure. Very good. Good morning.
Yes. First of all, Happy New Year to everyone. And I hope everyone has a happy, healthy, and New Year. I actually have a testimony, if I may.
Yes, please.
Okay, and I say a testimony because I've been tested, and they said that you don't have a testimonial unless you've been tested. I've been with KB February the 3rd, I believe. It will be a year, and I've sort of kind of had like touch and go with my immediate upline. That being said, my bullpen is not in order. The other day on the phone conference call, Joe mentioned that the debit cards, cash cards, are actually being mailed out from London, and folks are throwing them away unknowingly. So that perked me up. That was my cue to look out for my mail, and lo and behold, a couple of days afterwards, there was something in the mail, which was a cash card from London. And I had a difficult time collecting the PIN or trying to activate the card. I went through the system. I went step by step. And I just want to say that KB itself, from the past few months, just being on the conference calls, listening to all the leaders, getting on whatever webinars that were available, seeing how the company has grown step by step. It's often said that life will get in the way. Life is life. Things happen. But it's up to us to decide how we're going to resolve issues or deal with a particular issue. And I'd just like to say on the call, thank Joe Norman very much for being such a big help. Between yesterday and today, I actually got my card activated. And that's because the system works. The leadership from Germany works well with the leadership here in the USA. And I'd just like to say thank you. Thank you for putting the program together. Thank you for being so diligent. Thank you for being dedicated. And I look forward to being as dedicated. And like one of our partners said the other day, a crazy Uncle Lowell. You know, he's ready, willing. He's willing and able, but not sure if he's ready. Well, I second that. I'm willing and able, but I'm not sure if I'm ready quite yet. But that's my goal. That's my goal. So thank you for your time. Thank you.
Okay, well, thank you. Let's do this and lower the hand. Joseph, you want to comment on it?
Well, I just thank you for your kind words, first of all, Swafia, but I was just doing what I'm supposed to do, and that is I help everybody the best I can every day until I stop at 4 o'clock. And those that I help are the ones that demand my attention, and I try to give it to them the best that I can. And I just have observed people not recognizing that debit card when it comes in the mail. It comes in a package that says prepaid financial services from London, and people think, well, I don't have any credit cards from London, and they throw it away, because everyone gets sent credit cards all the time that you don't want, and you just, run them through your paper shredder or cut them up into whatever. You just don't activate them and you throw them away. Well, people have been doing the same thing. I have helped countless numbers of people that we don't know if that's what happened. They don't know. Even a few of them approached their spouse, and their spouse threw it away because they didn't know what was there. And the tragedy of it all is those debit cards have money on them. And all you have to do is activate it, get your PIN number to use those funds. And a few of those had significant funds on them. So it's just important to make people aware of what they can expect. So people work very hard to earn those commissions, and they certainly are entitled to every penny that's on those cards. So when you see something in the mail from Prepaid Financial Services, postmarked from London, do not throw it away. That's got your money on it.
Okay, I have another question. I don't have a first name in here. I will in a second. Your area code is 317. The phone number ends in 14. Just tell us your first name and good morning. Welcome to the Breakfast Club.
This is Crazy Uncle Lowell. I just wanted to amplify that last gal, and I didn't catch her name. I said that I'm ready, willing, and not yet able, but I am very confident that KB Success University, and of course the Breakfast Club and all the other events that you guys have scheduled, KB Success University, if it follows it all along the success that you've already shown me and the excellence that you've proven to me, I'll get able in short order. That's the end of my comment.
Thanks. Did you say your first name was Tracy? Did you say that?
No, I said I'm Crazy Uncle Lowell.
Lowell?
You can call me Crazy. You can call me Uncle Lowell. You can call me Lowell. I really don't care. As long as I detect love in your voice, that's good enough for me.
Yeah, oh boy. All right. Well, thanks. I got to put that in there. Appreciate it. All right. We're all set there.
He's a piece of work.
Okay. Hey, Watt, I don't know if you have another question, but I unmuted your line. I don't know if I didn't lower your hand or not. You there? Okay, I muted the line again. All right, Joe. Joe, what I was going to say, hopefully we can start this year off like this. I know sometimes we're on these calls for a long time, and I said this before. This is true of all calls since I've been in this industry in 20 years, is that, it's great if we have information for people and we keep going on a call. A lot of times after 20 to 25 minutes, you get about a 30% drop-off on calls. It's not a secret. It's not something we shouldn't tell you. Today, 100% of the people are still on the call. It's 19 minutes after 11. I always like to keep these calls to 20 to 30 minutes, and so let's do that today. We have, it's 11:19. If you have any questions, raise your hand. 5-star, we'll do that. And if not, let's have some closing comments where we're going this year. And, Dennis, I don't know if you'd like to say something here at the end, and but I want to wish everybody a happy new year and success here this year. And I'm excited about the changes and the information coming, Joe, on the 15th or about that time. So thank you guys for always being here. I second and really first that Joe, you've taken a lot of time here on these calls along with Dennis and Cindy and John, Boomer. Spent a lot of time, helping people and developing people. And remember, nobody gets paid for this. Our hope is that people come to these calls, they learn, they grow the company. Even if it's not in your group and you don't financially benefit immediately, when the company grows, you grow. The purpose, the goal really is to expand this company. Without the company, we cannot exist. The company can't exist without us. But our goal should be to help expand the company. You do that by expanding your own business. That's what you do. So our goal should be to expand the company, even if we're helping people who are not in our group. I don't mean you spend all of your time, with people out of your group, but you certainly can come help them. That's what this call is about. Probably most of the people on this call, when I say most, it's well over 50% are not even in my group. Or well, they are in your group, Joe. We're Dennis. But you help people. You help by sharing and participating and asking questions and things like that. And Terry Whitener as well, who's provided you all with the recordings from many, many calls throughout the company, gives you an opportunity to go in and review. So with that, thank you for being here. Joe Norman, I don't know if you had some closing comments, but I'm going to go over to you and thanks for all your help, Joe.
No problem. I just encourage people to utilize the resources that we do have, and I know, speaking for the Swafias of the world, in a year, but now she's really putting the hammer down, really buckling down and getting serious. And you've got crazy Uncle Lowell's. It's relatively new. He's just been in a couple weeks. He says he's ready. He says he's willing, but not sure if he's able. But I have observed he has put some people in this thing, and I also have learned a little bit about him. He is one of the top networkers in the country, and has just a tremendous following. He's tremendously financially intelligent. The only thing that he's not real well versed in is all the different vocabularies that we use with Carrot Bars International, and just some of the little fringe things. But I'm going to tell you what, he's going to be a force to be reckoned with. Swafia, we've got a lot of people that are re-engaging, and we have a lot of brand new people that are really stepping up. And we're just really seeing explosive growth and explosive sales. And for those of you that are serious about building a business, I want to encourage you, until KB Success University is launched on the 15th, just go to carrotbarstv.com. carrotbarstv.com. And you'll notice at the top there's tabs, and the one that says in it, and we just changed that this morning from the Get Started Fast Saturday training, we changed that to training camp. And the reason I did that, being a former athlete, I really can relate to how important going to training camp was when I played for Indiana University in Bloomington, and then went off to Seattle Seahawks, and every professional football team has an intense 40-day training camp where that's where you learn the plays. That's where they give you the playbook. That's where you practice your plays. That's where you hone your skills and your craft. And that's exactly what that tab is for. And it's headed by a conference call that we do every Saturday morning. In fact, it's 12 noon Eastern time, but 9 a.m. out on the Pacific coast, where we go through the blocking, the tackling, the fundamentals of the business model. And right below that conference number, it's got a recorded training that we did last Saturday. It was obviously, and surprisingly, even though it was New Year's Eve, the most attended training in the history of these Saturday calls. And the results that came Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and so far today is just explosive sales, explosive growth, and that's what we like to see. So just keep scrolling down the page. It just basically gives you all the basic components of what you need to do to build your business, whether you want to get started fast or you want to get started slow and build your business 1 gram at a time. That we have a program and a plan and a success module for just about any and every person that has any aspirations at all of getting involved in this business. For as Dr. Steigerwald says, the elephant and the blind man. Some people get involved because they want to grab a hold of the tusk of the elephant. Other people like to get up on the back. Some like to hold on to a leg. People get involved in this venture for different reasons. Some people, just because of they have assets, they have wealth, they have a portfolio, and they like this because of the protection and the safety and the hedge that it provides. Others haven't been so blessed, and they don't have that kind of money, but they see the business opportunity as a way to get their hands on some money, and some people both. So whatever your reason, that training camp can help you accomplish whatever it is that you would like to get from this program. And then last but not least, before I hand it back to you, Joe, to close, if you'll notice at the top of that page, there's a Tools tab. And if you click on that, you'll see a brand new PowerPoint presentation that we've uploaded there. It's 22 slides long. It will appeal to everybody on the elephant, whether it's tusk, foot, tail, dental, whatever. It covers everything. And then you've got one below that specifically for customers. It doesn't mention anything about the affiliate program. It doesn't mention anything about you're able to refer others and get a referral reward. It's just for the asset protection end of this. So you're welcome to download those and use them as you see fit. Back to you, Joe.
Well, Joe, thanks for the update as always. And for Joe Norman, Dr. Steiger Wall, and Terry Whitener, Joe Shoop, have a wonderful day. Have a great weekend. And let's just work at our business. Have a fun day, everybody. Thanks.